I'm going live. Oh, hey, shit. Hey, cut to placer. I'm going live already. Hello. So I end. Yeah, okay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Good People Show, a show where we feature one social enterprise each episode and we give out prizes to those who ask questions in the comment section below. I am Clark and I will be your special host for today. But before I introduce our guest, you must be wondering who is our guest today. And the truth is, the guest doesn't even know that he is our invited guest until 30 minutes before the show. And for those who just tune in, especially to watch a show on environment, I apologize, as today's topics will be Change is the New Normal, featuring our special guest who has been in the social enterprise space for close to 13 years. I would like to also take this time to thank Nix from Equal Dreams, who is our sign language interpreter. Equal Dreams provides disability accessibility and consultancy services and creates platforms for disabled people to pursue passion projects. Finally, I want to thank all of you who have been tuning in and supporting the show, because we are at our 9th episode. Whoa, what a journey. And we definitely can't do it without your help and your support. So do remember to like the video and share it with your friends. Our guest today is no stranger to all of us. The fact that you're watching this show right now shows that you are either his friends, his family members, or his fans. For those who do not know who he is, he has many names to many people. He's known as Rick, he's known as Richardo, he's known as Ling Tai. Only a few group of people. And for some of us here in this video stream, we call him our boss, paymaster, and for the finance people, they call him, hey, please sign this check. Now let us put our fingers to good use and spam hearts and lights for Ricardo Chua, Managing Director of Adrenaline Group. Welcome, Rick. How are you feeling right now?
First I want to say, you guys did great in terms of keeping a secret. I was all ready to host an episode, and I was wondering why nobody updated me about who the guest was. And I had such a busy day, so I didn't suspect anything. So thumbs up for you guys. Well done.
Nice. I think we did it, guys. For those who just tune in, we have Ricardo himself as the special guest tonight. So fire your questions away, because this is the only time you can ask him awkward questions if you have, or insightful questions if you want. So for those who ask questions, you're eligible for a lucky draw tonight. And let me tell you, tonight's prizes is going to be essential. It is essential. Everybody needs it. And we have 3 prizes up for grab. And these are the prizes. All right, thank you, Rick, for being here with us as our special guest. Now, let's jump into a couple of questions that I have for you. And one personal burning question that I have is, I always wanted to know, why adrenaline without the E? Like, seriously, why? Like, why will you choose to name your company Adrenaline and then you take out the E? Because 99% of our vendors and clients always spell it with E. Can you tell us why? And why would you choose to be a social entrepreneur?
So, first and foremost, I want to tell all the viewers out there that this wasn't a vanity project, right? It wasn't like, oh, I told my producers, put me on the show. It was, the idea was from Team Adrenaline, and it's really fun. Why Adrenaline without an E? The more interesting story is the A. Because right at the beginning, we said, we're an upstart, we're new. How do we make sure people take notice of us? And one of the things we wanted to do was to choose an alphabet that would appear at the top of any alphabetical list. So naturally, it was A. The few shortlisted names was Alchemy, Alpine, and eventually we landed on Adrenaline. A big part of it was because adrenaline makes your heart pump a bit faster. And heart is so key to every single thing that we do. Why E, no E? I opened the Straits Times one day and I saw the word, and it was spelled without an E. And so it happened.
Awesome, Ray. I thought it was a spelling mistake on your side.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. Apparently, you can use both the E and without the E. Both works.
Nice. Because we always tell our vendors, no, like, because adrenaline events, events that E come from adrenaline. That's our adrenaline.
Interesting story, Club. The
Yes.
first event company that I ever set up in NTU had that exact thing, the E thing. It was called Even Events. It was terrible.
Good choice then, adrenaline without the E. Now, why would you choose to be a social entrepreneur?
Now, I think a lot of it is my upbringing, my parents, my family, and my loved ones. They've always taught me to be kind, taught me to look out for others, and they took really good care of me, gave me the resources to do more for others. So I think the fact that I wanted a career with meaning, a career that gave back, a lot of it must credit to my parents.
Awesome. That's awesome that you're able to do what you like to do. You know, pivoting to the current situation, given the crisis we are in and the vulnerability of being in events industry, what are your motivations to push through this COVID-19 period?
You guys, right? You guys, the guys that made the show, the team that fought so hard with me throughout the years. And when I say that, I also include those of you who are not with us anymore. If any of you are watching, I think Adrenaline was built by many, many hands, many, many people. And so when this crisis threatened our very existence, it is the sweat, the heart, and the hard work that all of you put in that has kept me going.
Wow. You guys heard that? We are the reason why he has adrenaline.
Yeah.
Well, given the chance to turn back time, right, and knowing this will happen, would you have still started an events company as well as being a social entrepreneur, knowing that you will end up being in this situation?
I think knowing what I know today, the answer to the question is absolutely yes. I would have learned and put more lessons in place when I was younger. For example, having proper marketing people that would help promote Adrenaline right from the get-go. Having sales and ops as specialist resources. Making sure that we have more leaders in Adrenaline, select the right people. I would have taken lessons that I know today to accelerate the growth, but I would not have chosen any other path.
Awesome. Is COVID-19 the biggest challenge by far? And as a business owner, I'm sure you have people who have inspired you as well as motivate you. Who is that special person right now?
I mean, it's quite clear, right? COVID has been the biggest and toughest crisis ever. And obviously, it's come also in a fairly challenging time in my personal life. It's funny how things go smooth, and then when the tough times come, they all sort of come together. But I think the true test of any organization and any individual can only be seen in difficult times. And how we have reacted as Team Adrenaline, how we have come together, makes me very, very proud. Yeah.
Who right now? Who is that one person that that motivated you, that taught you skill sets, or even in the past, who is that person? I'm pretty sure that each and every one of us has someone to look up to, a mentor perhaps.
No.
But for you, who is that special person?
I think a lot of people have inspired Adrenaline along the way. At its founding,
awesome.
My loved ones, as we go further, the team, My wife used to work from Adrenaline, and was my girlfriend, now my wife. So, whether it's all of you, whether it's my loved ones, whether it's my wife, whether it's our clients, all right, the people who have supported us over the years, Adrenaline is a collection of a lot of people's hard work, a lot of people's faith, a lot of people's trust. And it is that collective that keeps me going, really.
Absolutely. I think people really play a big part, especially if we surround ourselves with positive people. I think that will really give us a boost in times of need or in times when we are down. I'm looking at the comments and a lot of people want to win the Grab voucher. So again, I just want to tell all of you before
That's why
they're
really watching.
Exactly. Before I continue to ask more questions, I want to remind each and every one of you to start asking questions, because you will stand a chance to be one of the 3 lucky winners today to walk away with our Grab voucher. So, Rick, moving on to some positive questions. What's the most rewarding moments or situation of being a social entrepreneur?
Seeing all of you do well. I think that gives me the most satisfaction. When I see Adrenaline do well, when I see the people that work in Adrenaline do well, it fills me with great joy. I'm very proud whenever someone steps up from an executive position to a leadership position. I'm very proud when people come to me and say, I want to take on more, I want to learn more. I'm very proud when when we fought this battle right at the beginning, some people came up to me and said, Rick, take my salary and give it to someone else. Because I can take the hit. Other people might not be. I'm proud when I see people in Adrenaline do well and step up. Yeah.
Awesome. I think it's really very encouraging, even as the boss, you are able to see your employees trying to sacrifice themselves for the good of the others. And you stop laughing. I just want to ask you one question about the Good People Show. I understand that the Good People Show in Adrenaline is Adrenaline's first live talk show. And,
it is.
Walk through with us why the Good People Show, like why, as in why you name it that way, why you started it, and what are you trying to achieve through this live talk show?
I think first we have to give a very big shout out. Whoever is watching, wherever you're watching it from, I think you have to give a very big shout out to Jamin. That's number one. Number two, to Adeline, right? Because these two have been the ones that have been poking me to say, do our own content, create our own content. I swear, Adeline, if I hear the word podcast one more time from your mouth, I think I will just go nuts. All right. So they have been the ones that have been pushing us to do our own content. Right. And in many ways, the Good People Show has helped this pivot. So a big shout out to Jamin and Adeline, who really drove this suggestion forward. Right. And once we decided to say we're going to produce our own content, it was quite easy what that content would be. Because social entrepreneurship, doing good, is our founding purpose. So if we were going to do our own show, it was always going to be about doing good.
Awesome. If given a choice, would you have done other talk shows, like something more casual, something more fun, like a game show perhaps? Or would you want to focus something more on bringing the good out of people?
No, I think if left to me, I'm about almost 40 already. So it is time for me to move into something a bit more formal, something a bit more intellectual, still funny, but not like ha 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 kind of funny, right? I'll probably leave the game show to you, Clark.
What? You are 40? That is
Almost.
something
Not
new.
Yet, not yet.
Not yet. That's right. I thought you were 31 or something like that. Well, Rick, one question for you.
All right.
You know, you have been in the events industry for almost 13 years. Can you tell us what is something that you would have advised people if they want to follow your footstep in being a social entrepreneur or even starting up their own events company?
So first, I will advise whoever wants to be an online talk show host like Clark to put your freaking wire into your shirt so that it doesn't hang out. But in all seriousness, I think being an entrepreneur is not for everyone, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah, every entrepreneur needs an amazing team to make that vision come to life. All right, to make adrenaline come to life has very little to do with me, has a lot to do with all of you. So yeah. So I mean, if you aspire to be an entrepreneur, build an amazing team. If being an entrepreneur is not for you, then put your heart into your work. Simple as that.
Awesome. Totally agree. By the way, Rick, this is my earpiece. Very budget. Money to buy a Apple AirPods like you. So
very nice
let's move
background,
on to
by the way, Clark.
Oh yes, thank you. I got some help from our colleague, although I didn't tell her, but keep it a secret lah.
Okay.
Let's move on to our Q&A segment because I think we have a lot of questions from the viewer. Let's go to the Q&A segment right now. All right, the first question really comes from the audience is why does adrenaline believe in doing good through events? So that's the first question. Why does adrenaline believe in doing good through events?
So I think everybody watching can relate to this. At any point in time where you won something, where you're on stage, maybe 讲故事比赛 or even singing in front of a big group, that feeling in your heart, like it's almost going to jump out, that is adrenaline. And it fills me with excitement. This belief that we are doing something live, that we are creating these magical moments for our guests, these unbelievable memories for our guests, it fills me with great joy, it fills me with great enjoyment, right? Which is why events. Now, if we can take that and we can use that as a force for good to hire persons with special needs, to spread the word about other good causes, then it's taking two wonderful ideas and putting it together. I'll tell you a quick story. The moment where it was clear to me that we're going to do adrenaline was inspired by a youth at risk. Our first ever project, when it was just me, our first ever project was called Future Idol in the boys' home. 7 boys, coached by me to put together a concert. The concert was a success. I was walking one of the boys home and I asked the boy what he was going to do in future. And the boy said to me, I have no skills. I can only move dead bodies. 12 years ago, this happened. I can remember it like it's yesterday. So I said to myself, surely, maybe we can give him an opportunity to learn how to be a DJ, to set up an LED wall, to be an event manager. And because of that, adrenaline was born.
Wow, that was really some heartfelt story. Writing on that question, what was your most memorable event?
The most memorable event was the event that we lost the most money on. we were involved in National Day in 2015. SG50, the year we thought we would make the most money. We lost everything because we were involved in an F&B project at National Day. We were not prepared, we were inexperienced, but we put our hearts into it. The event was a success, but a commercial failure. We lost $80,000 and we had 5 weekends burnt. Right? But that taught me that adrenaline needed to be financially secure and strong so that we will still be here. So that actually started driving adrenaline to look at our numbers carefully and clearly. Shout out to Joshua, Mindy, and Jane for helping us with that. And that set adrenaline on a path of 4 years of profitability.
I think, there's a saying whereby you first fail, then you become successful.
Yeah,
I mean, there's such a saying. Yeah. but
it is true.
There's a question that our viewers ask: how do you find sustainability in setting up your business? Because it wasn't easy, right? Prior to you founding this company, you don't have any other experience. So how do you find sustainability in setting up your business?
No, first and foremost, the fact that we are here 12 years into the whole thing is something worth celebrating and worth being very proud of, right? And it's everybody's credit. But I think more and more, we realize that a sustainable social enterprise must be both socially sustainable and commercially sustainable. And I'm glad that over the years, we've built that ethos where we are able to pay reasonably, pay better, start building a little bit of a reserve, invest in new parts of adrenaline. And all of that comes from the fact that we were a sustainable and strong business. Of course, COVID has thrown all of that out the window, but we are going to, again, use that same resilience to fight back. Yep.
Evelyn actually asked a very good question. Like, what is your vision for adrenaline now in this season? Have your vision changed? Has your vision evolved over the many years? And even in this crisis, has it affected you in such a way that you start to pivot or perhaps shift your vision?
So let me be clear. Using events to do good will always be our North Star. Always, right? Whether it's online, offline, whether it is through photography, through videography, through innovative games and solutions, that's just the vessel to deliver it. Right? Using events to do good is our North Star. But that said, increasingly, I am thinking of not just doing events. I think we have very talented videographers. We have a very talented AVPD, photography, videography team. I think they can stand alone. Maybe we can do good through really strong photography. We can do good through really good commercial videos. Right? We can do good through innovation, innovative ways of communicating that Aether is working on. Customized games, 3D printing, robotics. So events to do good was our core. But increasingly, if there are other ways that Adrenaline Group can do good, I think we should explore.
That's really something that is quite amazing, right? When you first started out as an events company and now you have expanded into many other various businesses, but the founding mission of Adrenaline still stays the same. Before we go to the next question, I just want to encourage all viewers out there to continue to type your questions, because why? Any questions you type will get you a chance to win the lucky draw. So you can just type any question. In fact, you can ask personal question of Rick. You can maybe try asking what is his bank account details. Right, Rick, moving on to the next question, right? I just wanted to ask you, have you started or planned to look for your successor?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there comes a season in life where it's quite clear to me that adrenaline must be led by a team of people, not one person. Right? So this is not some sort of personality company, right? This is going to be run professionally, run well, and to grow, the best ideas must not come from me. The best idea must come from everyone, right? And there must be a very strong second level of leadership, which we have built over the last 2 years. Now, to be fair, I think the leaders still need guidance, still need to grow, still need to learn. But I'm confident that Adrenaline's future is stronger today than before we had the leadership team.
I think it really takes a lot to lead a team, and especially in times like this, experiences and wisdom really is very much required. Moving forward, if we talk about change is the new normal, will Adrenaline be doing more online events, or once the CB period is lifted, physical events will come on board?
So let me make it clear right now. When we get out of this, we will emerge from this leaders of the online event space and leaders in the offline event space, together with developing the individual businesses that sit within the Adrenaline Group. If we can do these three things, emerge as a leader in online events, emerge as a leader in physical face-to-face events, which we've done over the last 11, 12 years, and give the wings to our individual businesses to fly, all this while maintaining our social mission, there is a great opportunity that we come out of this stronger.
Awesome. I mean, we really can't wait for what Adrenaline has in store for us. And even in times like this, when uncertainty is so obvious among us, there's really no guiding light. But because of your positive attitude, I think Adrenaline will go further than expected. I just wanted to ask something lighthearted. Ivan asked, what is the first thing you would like to do the moment we enter into phase 2 and 3 of the circuit breaker?
A steering meeting. Yeah, I like to see everybody. Yeah, at a personal level, I would like to go and play some football. But I really cannot wait to see all of you again.
Wow, heard that, Ivan. He wants to see you. Okay, so stay tuned. Our last question before we go into a time of a more fun segment. Michael asked this question: do you have any plans now that you're married, right? Will you want your children in the future, to take over your business, to follow your footsteps, to go through what you've been going through? Would you do that?
I want my kid to find work that touches his heart, that he can pour his heart into. It doesn't have to be events. But I trace back, and I think my family and my dad especially really did influence this. My dad and mom especially attended every single D&D, every single family day when they were still in the police, and they brought me along. So there were so many lucky draws and so many performances that I watched, and I think it must have rubbed off on me in some way or form. Right? But ultimately, I think in the end, whether to be a police officer, engineer, accountant, event manager, my hope is that he or she will find work that he can pour his heart into.
Awesome. Well, then we hope that you will get one very soon, because we hope that you will take time off to take care of your child and not bother the rest of us. Now, we have come to the most exciting part of the show. We are here to see who the 3 lucky winners going to walk away the Grab voucher. Let's spin the wheel.
Hey, hello, drawing. Hello, drawing.
I'm just kidding.
Drawing.
I'm just kidding. You guys are overtly excited, just like me. Now, we have this segment called the Guess the Drawing segment, and we have told Rick specifically to draw something that he enjoys, basically his favorite dish that his wife cooked during this CB period. So, Rick, can you pull up the drawing?
Sure. First, shout out to my wife Janice for cooking a lot during this period. It's all very delicious. But this I particularly enjoy. So check it out.
Wow, that is some high-level art.
Yeah, man. Right. Super creative.
Wow. Okay, I think I kind of know it already.
This is tough.
All right, guys, you have 30 seconds to guess right now what Rick is drawing. Come on, so spam your guesses in the comment section. Yes, Rick.
By the way, right or wrong, you also qualify for the lucky draw. Okay.
That's right. So go ahead and make your guesses. Wow, as we can see that.
The keyword is this. If you all can get this right, then you'll probably get it right. This is the key, right? It's damn difficult.
Well, Rick, from 1 to 10, can you rate your wife's cooking? 10 being the best.
Like 1,299. Yeah.
Wow.
It blows the mind. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Yeah.
Wow. Somebody's getting lucky tonight. Well, you know, Rick, as we can see, that Rick cannot draw to save his life, but what he can draw is your attention, because he is not only the MD of Adrenaline Group, he is also an excellent host and MC. So now, Rick, from 1 to 10, will you rate me as a MC for tonight?
So once you figure out how to get your earpiece into your shirt, I think that would be a bonus mark. But seriously, I think that was an amazing first attempt. You have great energy, great enthusiasm. Your jokes are actually quite funny. Like the Grab joke, it didn't quite work out, but it's actually quite funny. Yeah. It can catch your attention. That's also quite good. So got a lot of potential, Clark. Got a lot of potential. And thank you for working so hard during this period as well.
Thank you. Actually, you know, I want to ask you one more question before we go into the spinning of the wheel to take. To guess our do you expect anything? Do you smell anything fishy?
Today was a tough day. We had leadership meeting. I had 3 calls from the client. And to be honest, I think the team putting together this show has my complete, absolute trust. Jamin, Charmaine, Hui Yue, Belle. I mean, I'm so comfortable leaving it to them. And Charmaine, by the way, good job writing that nonsense brief for me. I went to study the brief 3 times to familiarize myself. So I trust the team.
Awesome. Well, the reason why we do what we did really, or rather what Belle wanted to do, is because, since you are a social entrepreneur yourself and you have always been very positive towards challenges on camera as well as off camera. So we feel that it is apt to have you as the final speaker to close season 1 of the Good People Show. Now that you know the reason, do you have any words you want to tell your fellow colleagues of Adrenaline?
No, I think you guys know how proud I am about the work that we achieved and the work that we do together. The truth is, second half is going to bring its own set of challenges. Right? We have to brace ourselves for the second half of 2020. The worst may be yet ahead of us. But if we take the right attitude, if we take initiative, and most importantly, if we look out for each other and we stick together, we will get through it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You know, Rick.
Shout out to Fastly. Hello, Fastly. Thanks for joining. I hope you're taking good care of yourself, bro.
You know, Rick, now that I'm in this position and I look at you, you look like you are having some withdrawal symptoms without being the host of today's show. Now I give you 20 seconds. 20 seconds, because we have season 1 for a reason, because season 2 is coming up. So 20 seconds to let our viewers know what to expect in season 2.
So thank you very much for watching season 1 of the Good People Show, everybody. Season 2 has been confirmed. It starts next Thursday. We're only going to do one show a week, Thursday, 8 p.m. on my Facebook. Season 2 is going to focus good people from the grounds up initiative space. We're going to bring you how ordinary people have come together, stepped up, and done good. So join us Thursday, 8 p.m. for season of the Good People.
Right, nice. We can't wait to watch season 2 and win attractive prizes. We have come to an exciting part.
Clark, I'm going to fall sick more so that you can host season 2 as well. I think Clark maybe should take 1 or 2 episodes.
No, Rick. The reason why my fringe is so short is not because I cut. It's because it has been dropping. Okay, so spare me.
Let's go.
Are we ready to spin? Okay, we have come to an exciting part where we will spin the wheel to see who will win the lucky draw. Let's spin the wheel.
Let's go. All right, looks like we're having... there you go.
There we go. Who is the lucky winner? And we have Benjamin. Congratulations, our first winner.
Our second winner. He's won again. I think a few episodes ago he won. Congratulations, nice. Ben.
Awesome.
I see that. Yeah. Okay. Spin again. All right. Congratulations.
Second winner goes to. Awesome, Clyde Wong. Well done, you win yourself $20 Grab voucher. And our last and final winner, we have Evelyn. Congratulations! Yes, you have $20 Grab voucher. This will settle your lunch tomorrow.
Thanks, Evelyn, for tuning in. Hi, Hui Yu.
So to all winners, our producer, Charmaine, will PM you the Grab promo code after this show, so do check your inbox. Now, we have come to almost the end of our show, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank Nix from Equal Dream, who has supported us for all the episodes and all the guest speakers who have joined us to make this show a success. Special thanks to Seng Chun from Project Dignity, Pamela from Battle Group, Deborah from Society Staples, Jay from Circus in Motion, Ron from Inclusive Arts Movement, PM Patrick Tay, we have Daniel from Pop Jai, Hazel from Bloomberg, Casper from Race, Russ from Social Collider, Peter from MPEG, and last but not least, we have Ricardo from Adrenaline Group. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, those who are backstage crew from Adrenaline, thank you for making this possible. And ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of Good People Show Season 1 and get excited and ready for Season 2. Before I close this
Well
show,
done,
Rick, do you
Clark.
have any last words?
No. Well done, Clark. By the way, this is a sesame chicken noodle.
Oh, yes.
Sesame chicken noodle. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Nix.
Those who have
Thank you,
got
Nix.
it,
Thank you,
well
Eco
done.
Dreams. Thank you, Jamin. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Huiya. Thank you, Belle. And most importantly, thank you to all the viewers out there. Well done.
That's right. Thank you, guys. So do like Adrenaline Growth Facebook page, especially Rick's Facebook page, and stay tuned for more show. Thank you and take care. See you, everybody.